First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai Bashem Kakadash. Give double honor to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Say shalom to all the Akim right here. Preaching the truth and truth and sincerity. Is a brother Tazam Kabar coming through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai Bashem Kakadash. And low willing, from the gym, Slakia. His brother come from the GMS Miami, the Heralds of Yahweh Shai 144 camp. And low willing, this video could be edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahshai. And, as you can see by the title, which through the spirit I'm titled, Am I Your Enemy Because I Tell You the Truth? One thing, one thing you learn, as you, continue in this truth, you make enemies. You make a lot of enemies. Some enemies you may know and some enemies you may not know. But you do make enemies when you're within the truth. Ultimately, why? Because you're preaching against this place. You're not down with this place, and ultimately, you following the true power of Yahweh Bashem Yahshai. Which Yahweh Shai did come for us by telling us that they hated him. It's really him that they hate. Which they did hate Yahweh Shai first. But and let me start off the video with this Galatians chapter 4 verse 16. It says, "Am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth?" Like we said, or like I just said, we make a lot of enemies within the truth. Especially, us men that's preaching this truth and truth sincerity, because we telling you the good things, but we also telling you the bad things. Which is not really, it's not rich, it's not really bad, it just, we give you the sweet and we give you the bitter. I want to say bad and good. We give you the sweet and we give you the bitter. We telling you that you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't eat certain things. You tell Jake you can't eat lobster, crab, or you can't do this, they start getting mad. You tell Jake you can't sleep with another man's wife, they start getting mad. You tell Jake this and this and that, they start getting mad. That's where things start flaring up, and you just made another enemy, or you just make an enemy, because ultimately it's because we're condemning them. Jake, full of pride, knowing Jake prideful. When you're condemning them, it's you're cunning them. Through the spirit, we're cunning them with this word. And that's how we create a lot of enemies within this truth, man. Not only that, but we preaching the downfall of this place, man. We're telling the people that, love not the world, neither things therein. You got to arise and depart, because all these things, that you so-called love within this world, is about to come to naught. They hate hearing stuff like that. They hate to hear that Yahweh Shai is coming back, who they so-called call Jesus. They hate to hear that. They be like, it's not in my time, which that thing is about to come to naught. They also hate, that we say that, the Lord hates the so-called white man. We make enemies because of simple things like that, man. Especially because of that. The Lord hates the so-called white man, and that he's going to slavery. They hate that. And especially Jake. Jake hate when you say that. I was about to say. Jake hate when you say that, man. Because they want to be in league with their daddy Esau, man. They be like, nah, bro, why we can't just be equal? Nigga, what the fuck? No, man, just worry about your damn self. Jake always worry about somebody else, man. Worry about your damn self. There's no, all right, the real mindset would be like, oh, shit, them niggas going to slavery shit. What I got to do to get right? Fuck them niggas. Like, that's the mindset Jake really supposed to be in, but they want to be, damn, that's crazy. Hey, what you saying is not right, and that's how you start, creating enemies, because a little shit like that, and so on and so on. You make a lot of enemies, within this truth, and not just, not just our people out there, but also, we're hated by the heathens, especially Esau, man. Esau hated us. That's why Esau, that's why Esau takes down our videos and things like that. Things that are that sort, because, he's our number one enemy too. We telling Esau his kingdom is about to come to not, his kingdom about to go downhill. Yahushua about to come, right, raise up a better kingdom in his place. You don't like that, man. We're making enemies like that too. We're preaching against, the momos. We make enemies because of that. Because it's also because we're preaching and telling people the truth. We're telling, telling the people of righteous things, man. That's what it is. Because we know through the spirit, this world, is upside down. This world is anti-Hamashiach. This Lord against Yahushua and his ways. The Lord is, this world is against the ways of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Matter of fact, say like that. That's a major. That's the main reason, man. I'm also hit this John chapter 15. Real quick, this is John chapter 15, verse 8. Cause 18 is like because enemies, they hate us, man. It says if the world hates you, that it hated me before they hate you. They hated Yahushua first. You remember? Read the account with Yahushua. And it says John chapter 15, verse 19, if you were of the world will have love his own, because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hated you. They hate us, man, because we're not of the world, meaning that we're not down with, how this world rule, man. We're not down with the momos. We're not down, with, succeeding and living within this place. We're not down with having the heathens, and Esau living lavish and, things of that sort. We preach on the highways and byways that the nation of Israel, is the chosen people, and that the other people, are nothing, man, are spittle, which scripture has says. And Esau, he out of luck, my boy. Esau is out of luck himself, because, you better be slapped with chains on your neck, man. Not only that, you're going to be cut off. They don't want to hear that, man. And it says, remember the word that I said unto you. It's like in verse 20, remember the word that I said unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my saying, they will keep yours also. But verse 21, but all these things will they do unto you for my name's sake, because they know not him that sent me. These people don't believe in the Lord Yahweh Bashim Ashai. And it's good to say the servant no greater than his master. So, Yahushua, had to go through things, through the spirit, because, he had enemies, and we, have enemies ourselves. And through the spirit, the servant is no greater than his master. So we have to go through things ourselves too. Might get persecuted and things of that sort, just because we preaching against this place. Yahushua already put us on game, man. Yeah, they hate us, man. That's the number one way to create an enemy in this place, in the so-called world, is by telling them the wrongdoings. By telling them, that certain prophecy is about to come to pass, and your reality is not the true reality. What you believe, or, about this place is nothing, man. The true reality, the true future of this place is that, Yahushua is going to crack the clouds, Babylon about to get destroyed. These momos about to get destroyed. Esau about to go into slavery. That's the true reality, man, within the scriptures. And you make enemies because of that. But, scripture says, like what I just read, the servants are greater than masters. So, we got to go through it too. And I'm not going to rant on for too long, but low one is beautiful. F, all of our praises too. Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai, Bashim Kakalash. Give double honor to my apostles and others of great millstone. I also want to say shalom to all the Akim right there, preach the truth, and truth is said. With that being said, shalom.